I want to welcome the Fourth Estate for joining us for this press briefing. By way of update, we have just concluded a joint opposition caucus meeting regarding a couple of happenings here at Parliament. We've been managing the RAPEX bills, that's rationalization, that has been on for quite some time until we reached a stalemate a couple of days ago. Parliament has been recalled for plenary tomorrow, and it's important we let the country know some of the goings on. I want to appreciate everybody that has joined the fight for the economic empowerment of the people of Uganda. We want to appreciate everybody that has joined the fight for coffee, whether it be leaders here in Parliament, political leaders, whether it be cultural leaders, religious leaders, civil society, opinion leaders, and the people of Uganda generally, because this is a fight not just for us here at Parliament, it's a fight for the people of Uganda. One of the things we want to, in very unequivocal terms, sound ourselves out on. We really want to warn the executive arm of government. Please stop interfering with the operations of the legislature. You see, all the three arms constitutionally are meant to be independent. Challenge though is we keep seeing the executive arm of government roughshoding over the legislature. That is improper, it is unconstitutional, it is unacceptable. We have seen it again and again, especially with these RAPEX bills. General Museveni, I think he imagines that Parliament is supposed to be in his pocket and for it to do whatever it is that he wants at his whims and fancies. We are in 2024. And in this era, there is no room for that. So the way Parliament is being roughshod over, as we have seen severally, MPs being called, now this is our position, because we have heard that again and again. And we've been seeing communications on our platforms as members of Parliament from the government chief whip, saying cabinet sat and said, look, these are the instructions to members of Parliament to make sure the coffee bill passes and all these others and so on and so forth. It is not supposed to operate that way. Yes, members of Parliament belong to different opposition caucuses of their political parties. But the legislature is made to be independent. This business of cabinet sat, and so it has issued instructions. But how? Our hope is that our colleagues, especially from the NRM, will listen a lot more to the people they represent, as opposed to the instructions coming from cabinet. Cabinet is meant to bring proposals here in Parliament. We can choose to give them a green light, or we can choose to throw them out. And so it's important that that independence remains. So we are warning the executive, please operate within your space. Let Parliament operate independently. 2, this is not a Buganda issue, as we have seen some people try to make it. The issue of coffee is an issue of Uganda, not Buganda. So all those who are trying to divide the people of Uganda to make it seem like it is them against you, no, this is for all of us. If you look at some of the districts that produce a lot of coffee, a good number of them are not necessarily in Buganda. And I can give you examples. Kasese, Zombo, Chibale, Bundibujo, Kamuli, Chenjojo, Jinja, Sironko, Maracha, Omoro, Mayuge, Iganga, Bugweri, Buhweju, Kaliro, Masindi, Kamwenge, Kakumiro, Kanungu, Bududa, Kabarola, Nuoya, Dokolo, to mention but a few. All the districts I've mentioned, and many others, are not in Buganda. So it is very problematic for anyone to try and make this a Buganda issue. This is an issue of Uganda. Because coffee is a cash crop that is benefiting many districts of Uganda. So why are you trying to make it like it is a Buganda issue? It is not. Let's stop dividing the people of Uganda. And our clarion call is, as the people of Uganda, let's join and fight together, because it is about all of us and not just one particular region. Does that mean that the people of Buganda or the people of Bukisu should not come together and put up a fight? No. In fact, we are happy. We have been seeing, elders in Bukisu and elsewhere, and they are saying, speaking for ourselves, UCDA should not go. That's something that should happen. This is not and should not be a partisan issue. Some people have tried to make it a fight between the opposition and the NRM. That's actually not true. Of course, does that mean that as the opposition we cannot stand up regarding issues of Uganda? That's actually our mandate as leaders in this country. But we are saying, even though most of the voices that you have heard belong to the opposition, this is not an opposition matter. And want to appreciate and salute colleagues from the NRM who joined us when we first handled this matter. They knew there were going to be consequences. They knew they were going to be threatened, as is happening now. But they said the people they represent have told them, please, let's leave coffee alone. And want to encourage many others. We know that they are being threatened. They have been told they will crush them and all of these different things. Actually, the people who have potential to crush you as an MP are your voters. Listen to them. So let's not make this a partisan issue. Because you see, the over 12.5 million Ugandans that are benefiting from the coffee value chain, you cannot say that all of them necessarily hold membership cards of opposition parties. Some actually do belong to the NRM. Some maybe don't have a political party. So why are you trying to box them into a corner? This is not a partisan issue. Even though I want to appreciate colleagues from the opposition that are saying matters of Uganda, we must be at the forefront to push them. Because we have discussed these issues severally. We have always been proponents of a lean and efficient government. That is a policy direction we have not gone away from. We still are for a lean and efficient government. We are, however, saying there are entities that are very strategic, like UCDA, like URA. URA is an entity under Ministry of Finance. Why isn't government saying, let's rationalize it, and Ministry of Finance gets to collect taxes, for example? It's because it's strategic. Uganda Communications Commission. Why is it not rationalized to the Ministry of ICT and several others? Because they are strategic. UCDA is one such, and that's why we are vouching for it. Are we saying UCDA as an entity is perfect? Far from it. In fact, we hope it can improve and get better and go to areas where they have not gone and be a lot more efficacious in their operations. But as of now, we are convinced that UCDA has got a lot more potential regarding coffee in comparison to the ministry, which has increasingly become a lame duck. So we are vouching for UCDA because of its strategic nature. If General Museveni and his government are serious about cutting down on government expenses, we want to challenge them on a couple of things. Why does he always create new districts and new constituencies as we head to elections? If he's serious about cutting down on government expenditures, why does he have a bloated cabinet? Why are there so many presidential advisors? Every so often you'll hear so and so has been named the presidential advisor, given a car, and so on. Why do we have so many RDCs, deputy RDCs, and now assistant deputy RDCs? We were talking about this the other day in Parliament. And we said, look, government, you are the ones telling us to rationalize. But now you're creating several positions. And then they introduce assistant RDCs and that kind of thing. What exactly are they going to do? Yet they're going to be earning a salary and to be facilitated. And this is the same government saying they are interested in cutting down on costs and expenditures. That's not true. That's a lie. Stop fooling the people of Uganda. You're not interested in cutting down on government expenditure. Why doesn't government cut down on the wastage that we see? If they are serious about saving taxpayers' money, why does General Museveni continuously defend those stealing taxpayers' money if he's serious about saving taxpayers' money? But every so often we see him out there defending the corrupt, defending those who are stealing taxpayers' money. And the same person is saying he's interested in saving taxpayers' money. Let's stop telling the people of Uganda lies. They have been lied to enough. And we hope that they are alive to these realities. So I want to challenge General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Tibuhaburwa. Stop preaching water and then drinking wine. Please stop. Because we have heard him say, those of us who are against rationalizing UCDA, we are, anti-Uganda, we are terrorists, we are misleading, we are all of these different things. That's exactly what you are. You're simply blackmailing us. So we have challenged you. If you're serious about saving taxpayers' money, cut down on your huge government. Deal with those who are stealing taxpayers' money as opposed to protecting them. Then the people of Uganda will know you are for them on this matter. And that's why we saw what happened to Vanilla. We saw what happened to Cotton. We saw how this government ran down cooperatives. Cooperatives had empowered the people of Uganda. They had money to take their children to school. They had money to pay for health care. Their lives were getting better. And all of those sank under this government's watch. Why? Because poor people are easy to rule. Poor people are easily told in an election, you line up and we give you 3,000 shillings each. We have seen that in the by-elections that have happened across. We're in Oyam with Honorable Kena and others. And we saw what the NRM was doing, telling people line up and they were giving them a few shillings. That happens to poor people. We saw it in Dokolo and elsewhere, salt and so on. So government has made it as if their policy that Ugandans should not be empowered economically because they will be complicated. They will speak out for themselves. And that's why they are fighting coffee now. Because coffee has empowered Ugandans. They are making a good living out of it. And now they want to go after it. That's their plan. We hope that the people of Uganda will rise up to this issue. Tomorrow, we are going to start from where we stopped. We are determined to defend the economic empowerment of the people of Uganda. There has been many threats. As you entered the precincts of Parliament today, you saw the whole building was cordoned off. We have heard that tomorrow it's going to be worse. They're going to deploy all manner of military in uniform, plain clothes, including inside the building. That's okay. We're not here at the invitation of any of those people. We were sent here by our voters. And so we shall do exactly that. No one is going to intimidate us. Yeah, because no one wrote us an invitation and said, I would like you to come and sit in this house. No, each of us here has been sent by the people who sent us. And those people are happy with the work that we are doing. In fact, they want us to do a lot more. And that's what we are going to do. So if anyone has got ideas to try and intimidate any of us, because we hear they are planning to arrest some of us and that kind of thing, we have been arrested too many times. That's no longer something you can use as a threat to us. So we shall be here tomorrow to defend the economic empowerment of the people of Uganda. And you see, the good thing is we know the rules, we know the law. And so we shall use it to put up a good fight. We'd like to call upon the people of Uganda to join this fight. let's not leave this fight to just we the politicians. And of course, we the politicians have got a part to play, and we must play it. And colleagues have given me assurance they will be here tomorrow early enough so that we defend the people of Uganda. And as we do this, we'd like to call upon the people of Uganda, let's join this fight. Because it is your coffee, it is my coffee, it is our coffee, all of us. And all of us have got a part to play. So we appreciate those speaking out, religious leaders, cultural leaders, civil society, opinion leaders, and generally the people of Uganda. Let's all speak out some more with a unanimous voice and tell General Museveni and his government to leave coffee alone. And our hope is that the people of Uganda will come on board. Please don't say we have left it to you, our MPs, to fight for us. We are going to play our part as members of parliament. But please play your part where you are. Because now, this is a matter of life and death. This is a matter of your livelihood as the people of Uganda. Please stand up and be counted. Thank you.